Good evening. Welcome back to another chapter of Vampire the Masquerade. The chronicle we are playing is Blood Rain. Last time, our vampires simply had a small day of hunting. Each of them had their own unique way of gathering food. Some called upon a touchstone, and two others went hunting. Unfortunately, one of our kindred cannot make it tonight. But do note, he will have time to shine in the moonlight. With us right now, playing Vamp, is Cameron, and the one playing Traitor is Apex. So, the sun sets once again, portals go to sleep, and the vampires rise. Please make your nightly hunger checks.
Okay.
Both succeed.
Oh, finally!
Now, real quick, for Traitor. Last session, you have captured a other kindred. You've gotten them down here to the cage. What other precautions did you take?
As noted before, he is shackled to the wall. He is still currently in torpor, and that should not end for another few nights. His eyes have been sewn shut, his ears filled with wax as to prevent him from hearing. And those are the only precautions as of currently. The cage has its own locks, and it is unironically more dangerous outside of the cage than it is in.
Okay. So, you both have arrived in your haven. You're both not feeling hungrier than last night. Including Vamp, who's gotten a pretty good meal last night.
I nearly killed another vampire. Okay. So...
So, what are you doing?
Well, I'm packing a gym bag. Making sure to include my sword.
Your sword is looking a little rough there, Van. You may have to give it some care a little later tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. Most likely, yeah.
And Trader,
Yes.
what are you currently doing? After waking up, that is.
It would be more than likely leaving my private car. Not necessarily lounging about, but just relaxing. No doubt Miss Vamp will be announcing her exit soon. She very rarely just sits around unless she chooses to annoy me for the day.
I very rarely just sit around and annoy you unless we have a job later that day, pretty much.
Exactly. So, considering she will probably be leaving soon, I will save my activities until she is gone. Let her always think that I only exist in stasis. I'm always still. Make her wonder.
Alright, when I get all my stuff packed up, I'm gonna say, alright, I'm heading out. Hope you have fun with your date tonight. God damn it, what the fuck is that voice?
I mean, you are damned, possibly by a god.
Oh boy. I'm just feeling particularly southern today, you know? You ever have those days where it's like, you just feel like you are southern? Oh boy. Okay, give me a second. Alright, hey, Mr. Shade. I'm heading out now. Hope you have fun with your indicating the other vampire we kidnapped. Hope you have fun with your date tonight.
All you're gonna get from me is kind of just one of those nonchalant waves. Like, yes, go have your.
Alright, I need to turn you up, Apex. Give me a second. Alright. There we go. So, yeah, I'm heading out. I just plan on walking since everywhere I'm going is in walking distance.
Alright. You head out.
Mm-hmm.
As you head out, the streets are busy. It is a Thursday night after all.
Mm-hmm.
The streets are busy with people who are just leaving work or possibly going to work, for all you know. As you continue to walk, the flesh bags all around you, that internal hunger always irks you. It's not increased yet, but it is still there. That is just something you cannot get out of your mind.
Just mentally going, hey, just shut the fuck up, please. They're not even vampires. They're just human. Not worth it.
So where do you go first, Cam? You have 3 stops you said you wanted to go to.
First place I'm going is the post office, my P.O. box. I also have some mail to ship out, but hey.
It took you about 15 minutes of walking to get there.
Alright.
The old man who runs the night shift, you swear he's the only one running the whole store at this rate, greets you. Gives you like a half nod and welcomes you to the post office. Well, not really verbally, but,
Yeah, like a.
Hey.
So, going over to my P.O. box. Opening it up. Looking through magazines. Seeing if I have any letters.
You have one.
Alright. Opening it up.
And attached to it is a fake rose.
The fuck? Alright, yeah, I am leaving the post office with this one, because what the fuck? Yeah, going to try and find, just walking over to like an alley or something. Not too deep, just kind of like I don't want to be disturbed. I'm opening up that letter.
You see a picture of you, what looks to be a month ago, and a small note saying, I know.
What the ever-loving fuck? I feel like that's a valid reaction.
That's all the letter says.
No signature or anything.
No. It doesn't even
Did
look
I-
like it was mailed. No post stamp, no address, nothing.
Oh, that is going in the bag. I am talking about that with Mr. Shader later. Yeah. Nope. That's vampire shit. Tonight is not about vampire shit. In my head, I'm just going to know that's a tomorrow. That is a 2 nights from now problem. That is not a tonight problem. Night? You are normal. So I head off to the gym.
Exglorious. Well, Planet Fitness. Let's just use Planet Fitness for love of God. I was gonna make a random name, but I can't do it. I don't have enough energy. Planet Fitness is always open, of course.
Yeah.
When do their people sleep? Not even the kindred know.
Who are we kidding? It's probably a Fey realm.
Upbeat, like, energizing music is pumping out. You see, like, 2 people running on treadmills are, like, the only people in the entire place.
I'm not listening to that music. I have an iPod Nano. Like, not one of the touchscreen ones, one of the, actually good, decent Nanos.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just a bit salty at Apple about that one. I miss my Nano. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music and start with the treadmill. Yep.
Oh.
After I get changed, of course, like locking up my stuff and everything. Yeah. I suck when it's just me. And weights, then basically I'm doing a workout, like it's I don't know how to say what I'm doing. Because
You're doing some runs, you're doing some weights.
Yeah.
In the general workout you would have done back in your...
With the addition, I am... So, what's the average... Okay, what I'm asking is...
Question, Cam. Did you go to your locker... Do you go to the locker room?
Yeah, of course I went to the locker room beforehand.
Alright, so...
I have a fucking sword in my bag. I need to lock that up.
Alright.
So yeah, that's... yeah. I am going to also do some kick... It's not boxing, it's because Vanth mostly uses a sword. When she fights, she will also use her legs. So she's going to practice that at like a, I don't know, a punching bag.
Yeah, there is no punching bags in Planet Fitness.
Alright. I thought there might be. Okay, then.
You would have to go to a dedicated,
yeah,
boxing
I
gym
kind of...
for that.
Oh, well.
if it makes you feel no better, we do have those, because that's what I train on back at the
Oh
station,
no,
but
some of the ones
I
back
know
in
you want
the
to-
station actually have a picture of her sire on them. She has a lot of anger issues towards that guy, and wishes she could have made his death slower.
You know, I will straight up draw like mustaches and other stuff. Just
Yeah. Vance basically, ugh. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just working out. I'm having fun. I'm breathing. I feel like I can feel a faint heartbeat racing as I'm working out. Just
As you are working out, one of the employees will go over to you, Vamp.
uh-huh.
Hello, miss.
Yes.
I was going through our system earlier today, and I noticed that, well, your membership will be expiring in about 2 more days. Would you like to go ahead and make a payment after you're done?
No, I'll be back in 2 days with the payment.
Alright. As they walk back.
Don't really have that much cash on me. Got enough for a few drinks later, but not for a gym membership payment.
Oh, about $10. That's how much it is for this Planet Fitness over here.
True, it's more...
You really want to get wasted.
Yeah, I don't want... You can't get wasted as a vampire. I just like... I want... Yeah, Vamp hasn't had a chance to get wasted. She keeps trying, though.
I mean, you can. It's just a very roundabout method. I probably haven't told you yet.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's too much of a pain in the ass to deal with, especially since, like, she wants to limit her impact on mortals around her.
So how long would you do your workout?
About 2 hours.
2 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. After
Swapping between cardio and weights.
After 2 hours, I assume you will return to get your bag?
Yeah, and get changed into normal street clothes instead of gym clothes. So, yeah.
Hold on, Cam, I gotta think of something real quick.
There better not be a creep in the locker room. There's a creep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but anything different in my bag or?
You checking your bag?
Well, yeah, I have to put my gym clothes in there.
You
Like-
notice something in the bag.
All right.
Something that wasn't there before.
So someone broke into my locker, put something in my bag. Okay.
A disposable cell phone.
Just
And a sticky note on it with just a number.
a big, exaggerated cockfish sigh. Gonna grab the cell phone, stick it in my... I'm not wearing a jacket, I'm wearing a vest because it's summer. Stick it in a vest pocket.
Hey, Rose?
What?
Someone's watching the stream.
Oh.
Hello.
Considering the fake Rose on the note earlier, I heard you say Rose and I had a mini panic attack. Oh boy.
This phone is black, by the way.
I'm not surprised. I would like to point out Vance's phone is actually a Nokia.
Yeah.
So, yes, just about as immortal as you.
No, she and she will have told Mr. Trader this. She will have told him this. It's so in case I leave my sword at home, I still got a weapon that can beat in someone's skull.
Hard.
So.
Yeah. Well, back to the alleys.
After you changed?
Yeah. Calling the number.
As you call the number, after a few rings, someone picks up. But there is no immediate words being passed around.
Alright, I guess I'm starting this. Cameron is starting this, not Van. I can't figure out a character voice for her, which makes all of this shit more complicated. Oh boy. And my boyfriend is being cute IRL, so it's like I'm trying to... Oh boy. Alright. On to the whoever picked up, it's like, alright, who are you and why are you trying to get in contact with me?
You hear a small gasp coming from the phone.
Hello?
Can't be.
Look, this is really creeping me out. It's my night off, alright?
You hear soft crying coming from the other end of the phone.
Who is this? Are you alright?
As the number hangs up.
What the fuck? Cameron knows what's going on. Vance does not. Still creeping the shit out of Cameron.
After a few minutes, or after a minute, you get a text message from a different number.
Okay then.
In the trash can in front of the gym. Throw the phone in it.
I have been a vampire for 10 years doing secret mission type shit. I am used to this, so I'm keeping the sticky note with the phone number in my pocket and tossing the phone into the trash bin.
Okay. What do you do after that?
Well, I'm going to the bar. I am going to go just hang out with strangers and people I semi-know.
This requires a change of location.
Oh. Yeah! That's exactly what I was thinking of when I said...
As you head to the biker bar.
Yep.
The Stoneville Saloon. Closer towards the outer edges of our wonderful district. The Stoneville Saloon have some of the hardest strengths any mortal or even immortal can try to stiff down. Like you said, you've been coming here for a good long while, so you're real friends with the owner. But you remember something, and this is why you brought some money with you. You have a small tab from last time. Just a small
No
one.
shit.
Just a small tab.
I always have a tab from last time. I bring money, I pay off that tab, I start drinking, I drink a little bit more than I can afford, I have a small tab from last time.
That's a wonderful cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm heading in.
As you head in, it's actually kind of a slow night. There's only about 6 people in the bar, and two of them are employees. Joe, the bartender, and Marilyn, the waitress. The others are just surrounding the pool table playing a game of billiards.
Well, I'm heading up to the bar.
Joe gives you a look.
I put down the cash.
He takes the cash. How can I help you?
Yes, some alcohol.
Usual.
Yep.
Bloody Mary coming up. Oh, you will know this, fam. Joe is a kindred.
Yeah. Okay. So, how's life been treating you?
Not good. My
That
supplier was hit recently. As he looks around, those three over there are not our kind, so give me one moment to get the rest of your drink, ma'am. As he takes,
Of course.
As he takes a small glass to the back room.
I'm looking at the 3 at the billiards table.
And they look like roughnecks, you know.
I'm specifically looking for tattoos similar to mine. Anything that could hint at something dangerous.
On one of the biker's shoulder, you see what looks to be a like a bunch of thorns wrapped around his arm.
So, got it. No eyes or pyramids or anything like
Nope.
that shit. Well, that's fine.
After a few moments, your bartender comes back, and you know what to look for. You see his wrist, and it's slowly healing already.
Thanks.
I know how you personally like it, ma'am.
Yeah.
As he just shakes his wrist a bit.
Yeah. So
Under the table, he pulls out a blood bag and pours it into a glass himself. This is for me.
heard any good rumors? Can I be bloodbound?
No. Well, he's giving you, what I'm counting this is him giving you blood as part of you feeding for your normal shtick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how I'm counting this one, Cam.
Got it.
That is.
I have enough points to take bloodbound immunity.
I believe there's a little bit more of a process for Bloodbound Apex.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
No, you just gotta drink. With just a few sippies.
For all intents and purposes, Apex, I'm counting this as not being bloodbound. Him just giving blood to Cam. Just basically how people
you also know that.
Continue.
You know that she does not require explicitly vampiric blood, as if she drinks that, it will trigger her hunger frenzy.
Yeah.
Because that is feeding from a vampire. That is actually a direct negative for her.
True.
It's fine. We'll just say he used 2 blood bags.
And yeah, he would just simply pull out blood bags for you. You know, like not in front of the humans, but what makes it behind his little bar thing.
So, have you seen anyone weird come around lately? I'm keeping my voice down, so
There's a few punks down the street right now.
that's normal.
Yeah, they just moved in not too long ago. And there was this one guy who was asking around a few questions.
Oh yeah? What did he look like?
I can't give an answer to that.
As in, you can't really figure out what he looked like?
I owe the guy a favor. So no, I cannot answer that.
I take a swig of my drink. Nice.
Rumors
I
also
heard.
saying that that the Nosferatu are looking into you for some reason.
Already know all the shit they can know about me. I'm not exactly trying to hide my past.
Ugly fuckers came last night through my back alley. I almost scared off a customer.
Sure, a customer.
So you're gonna pay for that this time, or are you gonna leave it on your tab?
Yep, I brought money. I brought money. Don't worry, man. I brought enough to pay for it this time. Don't worry. I'm just. Some weird shit's been going on tonight.
How weird. As he wipes a glass.
So, you remember that, the chick with the, really big dog who moved to, out to, Colorado a while ago? I've been keeping in touch with her via pen pal.
Oh really? How's she doing?
She's doing great. Her and her, little toy have been having a lot of fun. I think she's serious about this one.
I wish them both a happy, long life. He winks.
Yeah. But then, so I keep a PO box open for that shit. And
As you do.
And something else was in there.
Ma'am, I've told you multiple times not to bring those type of magazines into the establishment.
No, no.
That one time.
No. So for my previous job, there is an algorithm that keeps my face off the internet. And someone sent me a picture of me. So, yeah.
Secret admirer, maybe? Or have they gone full on stalker?
Honestly, I've only got one stalker, and it ain't him. 75% sure that guy's not.
Oh god,
Not.
is he here again?
No, he ain't.
He's looking around very nervously now. Mother.
Don't worry. Don't worry, the fucker's got his own issues right now. May. Yeah. It looked kinda. No, like. Hell, if I don't notice a stalker, he sure as shit would. And the fact that he's not here right now means he hasn't noticed one. So,
Maybe bring this up with your friend?
that's the game plan.
As he asks you in a drink he's prepared.
Yep, this one's just, I'm chugging this whole one.
Has a bit of a sour taste with this one.
You ever have that gut feeling that something's about to hit the fan?
I've lost feeling in my gut since the last time your friend came here.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Have you got that too?
Very recently, yeah, I've gotten that feeling. By the way, we'll be closed this coming weekend.
Why?
I spent too much time in the city. I gotta get out to the more wild areas.
I'm sometimes jealous of you for that. I miss camping.
You're free to come with, but I don't.
Nah. It's more I miss, things I can't have.
Well, I ain't exactly going because I want to this time.
What happened?
One of our own has gone a bit feral lately. And we gotta. And the boss has told me to go put him down.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Like, hey, it'll be fine.
Yeah, stake in the heart, then just gonna leave him out in the sun. Don't make it complicated.
Do you ever wish I should probably head back before Mr. Spooky starts to worry.
Don't head back before you pay off your tab this time. $35.
Shit. I've only got 15. I was only expecting to get one drink, I got 2. Shit.
Hold on there for a minute. He walks to the back, comes back, and throws you an apron. I got a pile of dishes in the back. You ain't leaving without paying your tab this time, lady.
Jackass.
Hey, don't argue with me. It's her fault. He points to the waitress. Keeps getting on me about that. You gotta at least do something this time.
I'm just looking between the two, and it's like my expression is just like, you're trying to get in bed with her.
That's my daughter.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
He flicks you in the forehead.
Hey! Have fucking. I I am stressed as fuck right now. Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I haven't had kids in years.
Right.
But no, friend of a family.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm washing fucking dishes.
Oh, have fun. We made meatballs today. So Van, you know this. Meatball pots are the most pain in the ass to wash.
Cameron knows this.
So that's
You have to realize, this family, we switch off who does dishes every month. Guess who insists on having spaghetti when it's my turn to do the fucking dishes?
No, this is homemade meatballs with the ground beef in the pot too.
Like I said.
So, you're gonna take a hot minute.
This is gonna take at least an hour.
I would say an hour and a half. But, as you're doing that, Apex, is there anywhere particular you want to go?
Yes.
Alright. Lead our way.
Alright then. So, first and foremost, considering the fact that lovely news station has been broadcasting, what is the name of the gang that is making headlines nowadays?
The name of the gang?
Yes.
One moment. The Rattlesnakes. More particularly...
They keep getting weirder and weirder names. Alright.
I would call them the Diamondbacks.
Probably
and
don't
more,
want to get messed up with the baseball team.
but the more particular title of them is the Blood-Soaked Rattlesnakes.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
can
they,
do it.
they are 100% led by a vampire.
Anywho, so with that in mind, they're making news, and they're also in my turf. So that warrants what is known in this business as a project. But for the most prominent bit, I'm going to do just a little bit of research, trying to figure out what their sign is, areas that they're supposed to frequent, you know, the whole don't go here because you're looking for these people, or they wear yellow, or whatever general signals or street tags.
There are not many actual street tags. However, one thing that is common is on their left shoulder, they all have the same like red snake tattoo. But some of them keep it under their under their sleeve. Some wear it out proudly.
Yeah, alright then. So this is definitely a small group of people then. Lovely. With that in mind, I'm sure that they have an area that they have staked out and said, this belongs to us.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
You find yourself as you travel, you find yourself in front of an apartment building. And yes, this is the map I used last time, but this is a different apartment, trust me.
I definitely 100% believe you. Who is that familiar face walking out the front door?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, if it helps, there is somebody walking out the front door.
Oh, lovely. So this is supposed to be the place.
This is where they're most active.
All right then.
As the lady is walking out, you see a group of men just chilling at the end of the stairway. As she quickly tries to walk past them. And let's see. Do you have your where are you? What are you doing before I continue?
Well, considering the fact that I am going to talk to some people, I'm not wearing my standard. This is definitely not a ninja garb. Please don't, call me a weeb outfit. I am dressed more in just generic dark blue jeans, probably a few tears in them. Just some jacket I picked up from department store. I don't really care what it looks like. As far as shirts, probably just some graphic tee from a TV show that Vance has watched and fawned over, which means it's probably something really nerdy that I just haven't paid attention to.
It's Cowboy Bebop.
About to
I'm
say
sure
that.
that's a good show, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Good old Spike Spiegel.
I haven't seen it, but I know about it.
Oh god.
Yeah. No hat, no sunglasses. But
I assume you have your weapons concealed.
I mean, I'm not going to be bringing my standard weapon, as that is just for hunting. But I probably have borrowed one of my own 9mm. And yes, I borrow things from myself. Don't worry about it. As long as I say it that way, I don't feel too bad.
Alright. So, as you are walking up, the group of these people seem to be giving this lady a bit of a hard time. As when you finally get within earshot, she said, "How about you all just fuck off already?"
Lovely. I'm continuing forward. These lovely gentlemen, pristine class, and honestly must definitely be heroes in their own regard. How are they attired? Give me something to wear. Please.
They have each of them are kind of wearing a different outfit. Most of them are wearing jeans with different shirts, but some have jackets, some don't. It's really a bunch of those delinquents in high school would wear.
Yes,
basically
I get
that. But one of them is wearing a sleeveless shirt, and that sleeveless shirt does have a red
tattoo.
Yeah, it has one of the They will have one of the tattoos.
Yes. Okay. So definitely time for a miscommunication on general interest. Hello, pretty lady, having far too much of a difficulty. It is time for your definitely white knight to come to your rescue, as I am going to walk up and say, "Greetings, fellow kids."
Are you gonna say that? Oh, this is why you don't talk, isn't it?
Yes, because if I am not taking something extraordinarily seriously, it is going to go about as serious as this.
The guys look at you very weirdly as the lady kind of gives you a questioning look and tries to continue on her way.
No, I'm not gonna suffer. And distractions are distractions, kid.
One of the guys notices and grabs her by the arm. "Hey, we ain't done with you yet."
Oh, come on. Fine, alright. So I guess we're gonna do this, the good old group way. I want to talk to whichever one of you losers is in charge.
Oof.
They let go of the lady as she quickly, keeps going.
Oh, fucking finally, Jesus. Okay,
And
fantastic. So now I have attention.
And who the fuck are you?
Someone who is literally so unimportant that you have not heard of me. Now, I can say the exact same thing about you, so we're clearly on equal terms here. Which one of you is in charge?
Oh.
They all kind of look at each other. I guess.
No, what?
Technically, I am. I've been in the business long enough.
What I love
yes,
about
the
this.
business of being an absolute shit. Alright, so you are in charge of what? These people, the other clowns, the building, what are you in charge of?
We run we make sure the streets here stay safe.
Yes, you are absolute protagonist in your own story.
As two of them, as one was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I haven't seen him on the street before.
No shit, you haven't seen him. I'm his face.
As somebody takes out, like, a notepad. Excuse me, can I please have your name?
Why? So you can write it in your diary at night? Look, I know I'm handsome. No.
We're checking
I'm
to see.
talking to this guy.
I'm checking to see if you're on the fucking list.
If I was on the list, you'd know who I am. I told you I'm not that important. So anyway, back to my very important conversation with this not so important gentleman. What are you in charge of? Because you said keeping the streets safe, and I am sorry, but as much as I want to believe that your middle school diploma has managed to get you this far in life, it probably hasn't. So, unless you are a janitor, which, I shouldn't go that far. At least then you'd have some form of respect. Would you like to please tell me who is in charge of this building?
I'm in charge of the block, if that's what you're asking about. And may I ask why? Like, who the...
Well, because
you haven't told us. Who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm the guy that they sent to actually clean up these streets. You know, the guy, you've probably seen him at, like, really early in the morning. They drive those big street sweepers, make the pretty vroom vroom noises.
You're the garbage man.
No, garbage and take out the trash. I told you, I clean the streets. I understand. The difference in the professions are very difficult for the people who have never held a job more than 2 hours. But
oh my
please
god!
understand, when I am talking to you, I am using the smallest words I possibly can. So, mister, I am in control of this block. Who is your boss? Because clearly I'm getting nowhere with you.
No.
None of your fucking business.
Alright, so which one of your arms do I have to break to make it my business? Is it the one with the pretty snake on it?
He kind of turns around, kind of pointing with his thumb, like, look at this fucking Joker. He's just wasting our time.
Break his arm! Break his arm! Break his arm!
No arm breaking. Alright, in which case, which one of your friends do you care for the least?
I mean, Tyler over there's been sleeping with my girl for the last couple of weeks, so I'm kind of pissed off with him.
Alright, I'm going to draw the 9mm and shoot him in the face.
Shoot who? Tyler or the guy who told you about that?
Tyler.
So Tyler just... a splat of, like, blood and brains behind him as he bumps. As two other guys
have been fired.
As two other guys quickly take
whatever you're thinking of.
Oh, they're already drawing their weapons. Like, two other guys draw their guns.
Proceed to point the gun at them as they are reaching for it. I am not in the mood. Are they going to continue in that motion?
They're gonna kind of freeze.
Okay, now we are going to talk in very adult terms really quick. Is that clear? Good sir.
You're messing with the wrong people.
Alright, if you proceed to act stupid one more time, I will shoot the friend that you do like more. So, I will now ask again. Are we clear? Because now that I have pulled this trigger, and you have seen my face, we only have so much time before someone in this building is going to call the police. Be it one of your friends, or one of the people you are harassing. And well, believe me, your delinquents are going to be charged for this matter far before I am. So, do we now understand one another? Three, two, one.
Okay. What the hell do you want with us?
I told you. I simply want to know who you work for. Because very recently I have heard this oh so grand news of this new guy who's making waves in the community. And, well, you see, he is bad for my business. So it is going to become his business very quickly unless he learns to keep things quieter. And I have a very professional opinion on something. If you want to get a hold of someone important, don't bother to reach out yourself. They'll think they're too important and ignore you. So instead, you start at the bottom of the totem pole and let them work their way up. So you are going to tell whoever you work for that there's a person looking to see the boss. Not him, his boss's boss. The very top of the totem pole, where you will never see in your insignificant lifetime. Is that clear?
Crystal.
Very good. Now, I'm going to give this a very small amount of time. And believe me, I will be back. And you, a very good, kind sir who runs this oh so tender block, are going to be waiting for me. And if you try and run, well, you'll die tired. If you try and amp up security, I'll just have more fun. Or we can deal with this like gentlemen. After all, motion to Tyler's corpse. I have handled a oh so annoyance for you. And now you're going to handle one for me.
Holy shit, you are terrifying.
So, you and your remaining friends have a very lovely day. Oh, and this is a question for the DM. Which one actually reached out and grabbed the woman?
A guy with like dirty blonde hair off to the side. He looks to be the youngest of the group.
Ah, very nice. So as I'm turning to leave, I'm going to look at him. And you, Mr. Sniffling Shipman. Hello. Kind of snap my fingers in front of him. This thing on? Pay attention?
He just looks you in the eye. And in the eye, you see something that you kind of recognize.
And what is this thing that I recognize, Downhill?
He may be one of you.
In that case, I would like to invoke the good old sniff, because I have the Bloodhound ability, which allows me to discern, pretty similarly to our lovely Vamp's ability to taste blood and determine the source. I can sniff and determine whether or not it is, at the very minimum, I'm looking for human, ghoul, or vampire. I can't tell whether or not it's a generation or if it's anything more. And if it's human, I think I can just determine resonance, but that's all.
Do you need to roll anything particular for the power? Or
It's not a power. It is a
discipline?
quality.
Oh,
No,
quality?
No, yeah, it's one of the bonuses you can get.
Okay.
But I do believe you do. And of course.
Shot through the face, and they're too late. Tyler's having a bad day.
Yeah, very certainly.
I mean, you got a little bit of Tyler on your shoe.
Very good that, meh. That's the rules. Kindred, clans, disciplines. Where's the creating a character merits? Here we go. Yes, I do need to do something. It is resolve plus awareness.
Hey, Roland.
Difficulty is 3.
Alright, you pass. Do I just tell you if he is a ghoul, vampire, or what's the fullness? Like, how much do you get?
You can smell the resonance of blood. Tasting within olfactory range. Effectively, I'm using this in a very janky way because I can detect the resonance of human blood. If he is lacking that, I will know he is not human.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question, Apex, before I give you an answer.
Is it whether or not ghouls have
Yeah.
resonances? Yes. Because they are a mixture. So it'd be... Actually, wait, no. They don't, because they are bound by vampiric blood. So they do not have resonances.
He doesn't have a resonance.
Oh, you! You and I. Mr. I control this block. I never asked your name because I really don't care. I'm taking this one. He and I are going to go for a little stroll. I would ask if that's okay, but I really don't care for your opinion. So, I'm going to turn back to him. Are you going to come willingly or not?
He is shaking a bit. Johnny?
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to proceed to put the gun away.
Go with him. You know where you need to be in 3 hours.
Don't worry. You'll be back in probably 3 hours unless he does something stupid. Then he might come crawling back, but I won't kill him.
Slowly begins to walk with you. As he passes, the corpse of his friend, he is shaking more, but his fist is clenched up.
Put my arm around his shoulder because I'm taking these long, just extended goose steps. I have fucking care in the world. So Johnny, was it? Or was that the name of the shitbag boss?
You can call me John Dipshit. Haven't earned my name.
Yeah, whatever. So, let me ask you something real. Because you're not like those others. Your friends back there, the one I put a bullet in, and the other two that were more so happy to just walk you off with some guy who's very clearly a murderer. You are a monster. I would like to ask you more about that. You see, I hunt monsters. And I do intend on keeping good on my promise. I don't intend on hunting you yet. However, someone made you what you are today. And I want to know who that person is. Oh, and I should preface this by don't lie to me. I'm not going to pretend that you can't and then I won't just believe it. But if it turns out to be a dead end for me, it will only go poorly for you.
The streets have ears.
You are absolutely right. That's how I found out about this whole operation. So, where would you like to go? Because if I took you where I want to go, you'll never see the light of day again.
There's a park not too far from here.
Lead the way, Johnny boy.
As he does, he passes a trash can. He takes out his gun and just drops it in it. This won't help me at all.
Good choice. You are absolutely right. I am quicker than you.
If you wanted me dead, you would have already killed me.
You are once again correct. Holy shit, I've actually found someone with some intelligence. No wonder your boss chose you and not him.
After walking into the park, you guys go into a public bathroom. As he just, he leads you in, and you clearly have the only way out. So he is showing that he has no intention of running.
Very astute.
Say that again, Apex?
Very astute of him. Very intelligent, very wise. He's made a good observation.
He just kind of sits down on a small, little table that's in the restroom. What the fuck you want to know?
Who made you like this? I know you must notice at the very least. No longer need to sleep. Always so full of energy. Probably do a cool thing or two, like break a cinder block or run really fast. Just a little bit extra human.
It's the boss. I was walking. All I know was I was walking home one day from college, and I got hit over the head with a bat. When I woke up, I was like this. He told me if I didn't get this, he pulls out a small vial of blood, and if I don't drink it at least once a week, I'd be a dead man.
Well, you're not wrong, exactly. I mean, you do need to drink blood, and it does need to be pretty frequently, but you won't die. Do you want to know what really happened?
Listen, I don't want any of this. I just want to go back to my life, okay?
Well, that's kind of impossible. As I mentioned, that whole death thing, yeah, that doesn't happen first. What starts is a very slow gnawing, just a continued need to eat. At first you'll try, like maybe get a Whataburger or whatever. And you'll find that while full, you're still hungry. Thirsty more so. Then you'll try, something more expensive. Maybe think that you'll just upgraded your case. And then you'll start getting really cranky when you realize that doesn't work either. You'll start lashing out at those close to you. And, well, honestly, probably start with those you don't care about that much. Good old boss dickhead who you don't care about. Then you'll work your way up to friends, family. The slightest thing they do will just take you off because you're so fucking hungry. And one day you'll eventually snap and probably do something you're not proud of. You know, like grabbing a girl too hard and suddenly you just break her arm. And then she screams and you then have to panic and cover her mouth. But once again, you're just a little too rough and suddenly her jaw breaks.
Oh.
Or maybe her neck. And suddenly you
Shut
realize
up.
you killed someone.
Shut up.
Oh, see, it's already beginning. Someone you don't like is telling you something, and it makes you angry. Now, as we said, you can prevent it for at least a while with that. And, you know, it makes you a slave, because unless you take it, you become a monster. And you don't want to be a monster, do you?
What the fuck do you want?
I want to end whoever made you like this. Because they're not just going to stop at you. I mean, your life's going to suck from now on. And honestly, there's only really a few things I can do about that. And most of them you're not going to like. So I'm trying to help with how cooperative you've been. Because if I kill whoever made you like this, your problems go away. You go back to normal. And yeah, you probably don't believe me, but it's the truth. Your boss
Apex,
died?
are you currently lying?
No asterisks.
No asterisks, because I am making a check, and I need to know what check I need to make.
The statement that if I kill who is currently his boss, his problems go away is in fact true. Because currently, by drinking that blood, he is effectively bloodbound. That is a effect that does happen to ghouls as well. That's why they're so loyal. The other problems that stem from him being a ghoul don't necessarily go away. There's not really a cure for that. So I'm telling him that he'll no longer be suffering from being this. I'm not telling him that I can fix being that. So while it is not lying, it is probably not the truth that he thinks I'm telling him.
He just shakes his head. So you want to know where my boss is that all?
Well, I mean, yes, I'd in fact like to meet them, but honestly, I don't really need you for that. I actually just need that vial.
I can't.
Yes, I know. You think that if you don't have that, all those symptoms I talked about earlier are going to befall you. But did you know that there's actually this really special secret that your boss didn't tell you? So I'm sure he said that it just had to be that, didn't it? That special vial of whatever he gave you. Which, do you know what it is? I'm curious how much he actually cared to tell.
He didn't tell me anything.
What you're drinking there is blood.
His eyes go wide.
No panicking. I mean, I'm sure it's very, very delicious medicine, right? I mean, probably better than any medicine you've ever tried.
Starts to cover his mouth, shaking.
It makes you feel any better. It's probably not human.
Sorry.
That part is technically a lie. It's definitely not human blood that he's drinking.
Oh, definitely, but still. Oh boy.
We are not keeping a ghoul as a pet.
You are right, Cam. We are not.
You're not killing him. We'll find him a new
You're right.
owner.
I'm not. I made a promise.
We'll find him someone kinder for him to work for.
I was just gonna delete him to suicide, but you know.
What? Lying. You're clearly lying.
You are right. This is definitely the most believable answer that you are going to tell yourself, right?
Like, there's nothing special about me, okay? Like, he just gets up and it's like, listen.
So why are you drinking it then? I mean, if you didn't believe, then you were just gonna, what, hold on to it for a while, not do anything with it? Don't give me that shit. You believe. You know exactly. There's something deep down inside of you, and it's telling you. You just gotta do it. Because you're scared of what happens if you don't.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have been known to just kind of run my mouth. That's why I don't take center stage. Because I'm really kind of just a dick.
No shit.
The... So is there absolutely nothing? Like, is there absolutely nothing I can do?
I'm pretty sure there's been a few that have reintegrated, found out better ways. I mean, I could help you. But again, I require something from you to even consider that. So, there's one of a few ways that we can do this. The most absolutely terrible, and I'm sure at least most of you don't want to do. I could put you out of your misery, take that vial and get what I want. 2, the slightly more vengeful way, you can lead me to your boss, I kill him, you see how hollow that feels at the end, and then you proceed to kill yourself, I get the vial, get what I want. Still not really a great option for you though, so let's go into something more beneficial for you, okay? You don't need to drink that vial. That vial is just one person saying that this is the only thing you can have from now on to keep you from becoming a monster. If you drink from a different monster, you don't necessarily need to suffer that problem. At least then you'll be enslaved to someone else. And there's plenty of those that sell that kind of stuff. That way they just are their own masters. You're starting to kind of see how much of the shit stick you actually got. Like, if we really took that thing, that is really ramped up your ass right now. Like, you are in the very bottom
Just
of...
shut up. I understand, okay? Alright.
Alright.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's not really listening anymore. He kind of gave up on you a while ago.
God damn it! As he just lifts up his hand and breaks the table in half.
Hey, there it is.
Valid reaction.
Fucking hell. So what the fuck you want? You want my boss? Fine. Have him. I don't give a shit. Heck, I'll take you to his fucking front door right now.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
You promised me something, though. You ripped that bastard's head off him.
I'll definitely do something along those lines.
And after that,
I won't hear the dogs bark.
If my life is that fucked as you said,
Now, before you go on any of these grand spiels, like I said, you do got options. Now that you somewhat have a grasp of what's happening to you, you do have some choices. Like I said, you are at the bottom of the totem pole currently. But, as with any bottom bitch, you have room for growth. A vertical transition, I believe it. So, first things first, you can become your own boss. No, I'm not saying, take over the organization or any of that grand schemes. No. I'm saying that vial with the liquid that enslaves you currently, you don't need. You just need something like that one. And I know people who sell that stuff. So, in return for you helping me, I can get you other, more relaxed bosses who would be willing to sell their blood so that you can drink. And as long as you're satisfied, you won't hurt anyone, and you can continue to live whatever kind of life you want. You want to go work at a dead-end McDonald's? Sure. You want to go and start up your own company? Probably will fail in this economy, but you know what? You can do it.
Always trust Apex for the hard-hitting modern jokes.
So, what do you say? Do you want to, at the very least, take control of your shit show of a life and make it at least bearable? Or do you want to go out in some blaze of glory? Because, both are options. I'm just trying to be real with you.
and how did my boss piss you off?
Oh, his continued existence is more than enough to irk me.
Oh boy.
Yo.
Ay.
Are you talking about just in general? Well, if it's a girl I know, you're not gonna fucking know who they are, so that's kind of a mute point. I can think of plenty, but it's not gonna matter. No, that's just none of your business.
Alright.
I believe the standard joke goes for men that is just, Brad Pitt and Ryan Reynolds having a love child.
What the fuck?
Welcome to my workplace.
Best out of context quote.
Don't worry, I clipped it.
Oh god.
Anywho.
Yeah.
And back to the point at hand. Yeah, your boss's continued existence is enough to irk me. But what actually brought about this is he is technically on my property, on my turf. And
so you're
the
a gang
whole,
leader?
You're thinking too small. And again, you'll get used to feeling like that, but where I stand, he's making moves, and using your gang leader analogy, he's making moves without my permission. And when you do that, what happens to you? Get put in your place, right?
So what, is this some type of Tokyo Ghoul type shit I'm in now?
Yeah.
For just a very obscure anime reference that I've only heard of because of my roommate, yes. You think of yourself like a ghoul, and that is definitely a very good way of putting it. And it's not humans you gotta eat if it makes you feel any better. I don't know what the term for him is, but basically think of a ghoul cannibal. Pretty sure that was in the show. It's like the entire plot of the second season or something. She wouldn't shut up. Anyway, back to the present.
I love how I accidentally turned Vanth into a bigger nerd than I am.
Just a
Here's the
small bit.
thing, the DM doesn't know that much about it. I just made a reference.
Yeah, sadly for you both, I do know about Tokyo Ghoul. Because I am a fucking degenerate weeb.
You made a ninja. What do we expect?
No. I'm Arabic, I made an assassin. And fucking Ubisoft can eat my ass.
Oh god. Oh god, you made. God.
So, Apex, he's basically gonna ask, what do you want to do? He could take you to his place. He's not sure if he's in his house, but he could take you there.
I highly doubt he's gonna be, and you know, if I'm gonna walk up and kick in someone's door, I want to look more presentable than just trying to blend in with the street rabble. Tell you what, kid. When was the last time you drank from that vial, or I'm sure it's a vial like it?
3 weeks.
Ooh, you actually got quite a good stamina on you if you're going 3 weeks without it.
Been
Alright.
losing my cool lately, though.
Yeah.
He looks over
goes
to the
back
table.
to that whole thing I was talking about. Tell you what. And I am going to take one of the splinters of wood and poke him with my finger. You ready to taste what a real monster tastes like? And no, don't think of anything sexual. I don't swing.
Doesn't this... Wait, doesn't this just make me your slave?
Temporarily, yes. After all, I did promise I was going to keep you alive. I don't want you running off and trying to make a better deal behind my back.
What better deal am I going to get? You actually told me what the fuck's going on.
Well, you see, if you go to your boss and say, hey, there's a guy gunning for you, and I kind of know what he looks like, that makes my life slightly more inconvenient. And while it's probably not a better deal for you, at least in the long run, working with me is going to get way further than working for anyone else. But I gotta pretend like, you know, you actually have a choice. Because I'll be real with you, I'm quite blunt, I'm quite upfront. You are fucked, basically no matter how you look at this. I'm at least giving you the option to confront how fucked your life is and make your own choices.
So what, you gonna...
Some people like that, some don't.
So what, you're gonna put that... What, you're gonna put a couple drops of blood into a different vial?
No. What do I look like? Some guy who just walks around with vials? I'm not a chemist. You are gonna drink my blood.
I don't know, man.
I know it's weird, you think you're gonna get AIDS, but you don't. I promise, I got tested.
Ew.
And like I said, this is all temporary. Because one of the most fucked part about being someone's slave is, you're aware of it, aren't you? But it doesn't really change anything, does it?
Why do I get the
you
feeling
are
you're
fully
talking from
conscious
personal experience?
Maybe. Hey, you are fully conscious of everything I have told you. There's not like some abstract denial of, no, the boss would never do that. No, it's all right there in front of you. Like, there's nothing in your conscience that's telling you otherwise. But if I bet that person was here right now and told you something, you would follow it without a question. So, even if I make you my slave, you're going to be aware of it the entire time. No matter how much you hate me and how much I ramble on about stuff that just irks you, you're still going to do what I say.
And what do you want me to do?
For the moment, just lay low, come to terms with your new shitty existence instead of your old shitty existence, and then when I'm ready to make my proper moves and see how, intimidating your friends went, because honestly, that was just fun, we will move forward with our... Oh, very good. Then you won't mind if I go and blow their brains out if they double cross me, right?
Be my guest. I don't have my gun anymore. I do it myself,
yeah.
actually.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but don't go to jail. I need you, and I can't get anything to you while you are in prison. And your life will become really fun for like 3 seconds, and then you're put in an electric chair. Oh, also, government guys will probably come looking for you, and what they did to you is leagues above what I would do. So,
Oh boy.
we got a deal. I feed you what you need. I take that file, and then you just go lay low for a few days. Chill out, maybe binge watch more Tokyo Ghoul to try and give yourself a guess of what's going to happen to you. And then I'll find you.
Ow.
That is not a question you want the answer to.
I think I actually trust you on that one.
Oh, thank God, you're again starting... I know you're smart. I really actually do appreciate that.
God, this is awkward.
How do you think I feel? I'm getting sucked off by another dude.
He gives you the death glare. I think I would prefer to die now.
Again, can be arranged. You are in control of your own existence. I mean, I do know this chick, and she's pretty soft. If you want, you can go suck on her.
What the fuck?
But then again, she might be a little butch for your taste.
What the fuck, man?
It's only funny because you're not here.
Oh god, if she finds out
Yes.
you said anything like that, you're losing a piece.
Exactly why it's funny.
So he is, he will take your blood,
Alright.
and
I will give him just a single rouse check's worth.
and immediately after taking your blood, he actually looks dazed, like, he gets that glacy look once again.
Yeah, the whole fresh thing makes it so much better.
He kind of just moves his hands around. Fuck.
Starting to get the
Okay.
full dynamic here.
He's like, as he just kind of, something feels off.
That's probably the welling surge of power. I know it hits you right in the crotch, but you'll get used to it. I kind of was talking a lot of big shit. That's because I can actually back it up.
You literally blew a hole in one of my worker friends' heads. Like, dude.
Without hesitation, right?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
never
yeah,
promised I was safe,
my-
But anyway.
If his roommate finds out about that, she's gonna kick his ass. She's not allowed to murder indiscriminately. Why do you get to?
Here,
Because he was a
he takes out a piece of paper. He takes out the notebook he was holding before, and he goes to a fresh page and writes something down and hands it to you. Here. You need to get in contact with me. This is the best way to do it.
Yeah, see? Told you I'd find a way.
I feel like this will be a better way than what you originally planned, if I'm being honest.
Although, to be real with you, 100% I didn't have a plan at all. I was just going to wing it. But, you know, it always sounds way more intimidating when you just say, I'll find you. Anyway, that vial, though.
He hands you the vial.
Awesome. You'll know at least sustain until your boss gives you another, and from there, you know, you can make your choice. Either you drink from that and go back to where you were, or continue to work for me, or you just buy out your own usefulness and proceed to go into the open market.
So, lay low. That's
Yep.
the plan.
Just live your life however you want. I'm not going to put any rules on you. Though there is probably one. You know how I kind of mentioned that the whole reason I'm doing this is because someone's making moves without my permission, and it's really annoying when they do that?
Got it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got it, and don't worry. Like... But...
Yeah, look, you got family, kid? You don't gotta tell me, just...
No.
Maybe go spend some time with them.
I got no family.
No family. Alright, then go find yourself a stripper and, you know, have a good time. One in Vegas, right? Well, we're not in Vegas, but I know a guy.
What am I supposed to do in 3 hours?
Go to wherever the fuck you're supposed to be in 3 hours. I don't give a shit. Like I said, your life is your own. You're just helping me. And if you meet your boss in 3 hours, I don't even care if you tell him I'm coming for him, because it really will not change the outcome.
I won't.
All the better.
But may I ask a favor?
It comes with a debt, but sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, favors. They gotta be repaid. Depending on the quality of the favor, depends on the price. So, ask away.
How much would it be for me to be there when you take his head?
Oh!
More of a timing thing, to be honest.
Dogs!
If you're in the area, I'll call it even. You deserve it.
Alright.
Come on, Faye.
Alright.
Get ow!
I'll try my best to stay under the radar, sir.
Yeah. Just,
Ow!
you know, small
Oh,
jobs.
God,
if you
dog!
got. Like, if they want you to keep just watching the building, just do that. Just, again, try being nicer to your fellow humans. It helps keep the, monster inside from thinking you're better than them.
Alright.
Help!
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Sam is being murdered.
It sounds like some lady is getting, like, attacked by her puppy outside, sir. But what should we do about that?
Shut up!
Well,
I
once again,
am
return
actually
to,
getting
it's
attacked
your
by a
choice.
dog. Like,
Your life is your own, kid.
my
Go
little
be a
dogs.
hero. Or
My little
don't.
dogs. Wait. Ow!
He walks outside, and he kneels down to the dog, and the dog is kind of just, you know, how can I... He does have high animal kin. That's one of the skills I actually gave him.
Ow!
Does he have 3 or higher?
He has 4.
Then the dog is gonna be friendly.
The dog is friendly with him. As, you know, the lady walks her dog back to her apartment,
Apex, he leaves.
Ow!
Now that that's all said and done, yeah, it's about like the main thing I needed. How much night we got left?
You got about 2... No. Before Cam goes home, you would have that plus that, I would say you have Apex. You have a total of 3 hours left before you would normally go home for the night.
I'll probably stop by the district attorney's office.
All right, and I assume you're meeting that person.
Ow.
Meeting is a very strong word. It's more just watching, making sure that they're still living their life.
Ow.
You climb up a tree to peer into their office, I assume.
Something like that, or just shadow my way in. It really doesn't matter. I don't intend on interacting with them.
They seem to be working a very late night, going through papers, and they clearly seem a bit tired.
No, I will partake in singing to myself up in this tree. Nothing loud or overly
I'm okay.
Just
dramatic.
humming.
I'm alive.
Basic humming.
Kind of passing time.
As you
And
just
that'll be the rest of my evening up until I have to rush home to make sure I beat Vamp and, once again just show up.
beat Van. Just
I want her to show back up and see me just laying on the couch, watching an old movie and eating some popcorn. She knows I'll vomit it back up. It's the full aesthetic that I want.
Ow.
So Van, as soon as you thought you made it home before Apex, or at least you hope he went out anyway, you just see him like halfway through a movie.
Didn't even start the movie, I just skipped straight to the middle.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
So, how was your trip?
I'm going to hand him the picture. It's from about a month ago.
Apex, you remember this was one of her alone nights. One of the few nights you didn't tell her.
Okay then. This would be at least one of those days that she just went off on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, as far as I can say, you kind of got yourself a stalker now, don't you? Anything else I should know about?
I hand him the note, the rose. And
What
then
exactly does the note say?
Cameron can't remember.
We know.
We know. Oof. That's rough, buddy.
And that's not all. I pull out the phone number. I was in the gym. Someone got into my locked locker and my gym bag and put in a disposable phone and this number.
Now,
You know,
don't be mad at me, because I'm going to ask you a really dumb question. What did you do with the phone?
I was in shock, so I threw it out.
Okay, that's fine. I more didn't want you to be in shock. Be like, hey boss, I brought this evidence here. Yeah, just for purposes.
And, I called the number.
Oh, okay, that makes things a bit weirder. Alright, and what'd you get?
Sounded like a girl.
No,
Pardon?
it didn't sound like a girl.
Who did it sound like?
It sounded like a mixture of both a man and a woman.
It had this weird voice edit thing. I think
Synthesizer.
the exact words they said after they first heard my voice is "Holy shit, it is you."
Well, I am no expert in the field of weird. Actually, I kind of am, but not this kind of weird. Then I'll start this way. What do you intend to do now that you know that someone is following you and has the skills to do it without you knowing?
I don't know. Because it's not normal. I don't. My gut is like going crazy, like, I need to meet this person, but then it's also screaming, danger, danger, danger.
Reactions, good instincts.
But then,
me and I, we are quite prone for sporadic bouts of, let's just be really crazy. Normally this is shut down immediately by my expedited need to constantly lay low and not cause trouble for myself. So, I will give you an option that I might change my mind on later. How far do you want to go with this? Do you want to risk getting caught, captured, and killed? And do you want to risk meeting this person?
I want the risk, because, like I said, there's that danger, 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 but it's...
Alright. Well,
there's also feelings I haven't felt in the same time. A long, long time. And I don't know what those feelings are.
It's very unlikely that whoever it is that's following you around is going to be able to at least find out that you're here, considering I know about it long before they got close.
As Apex,
so you at least are still safe.
As Apex's ears poke up a bit, there's a rat 35 feet away from this couch right now.
I was not referring to me physically.
I was making a joke.
I mean, the rats are fine. As long as they don't, start teaching karate to turtles. I do not.
No, it's Kung Fu. And yes, he's already started.
I have to deal with that, because that is probably... I let the turtles enjoy their simple life, goddammit. Anywho, more than likely, whoever is doing this is taking precautions to catch you when you are by yourself, out and about. So
that no one can see you.
Well, yes, that's because I take very great pains to do that. But my point comes back to, they must know your routine if they can catch you so unaware. And we can use that. Since you want to meet this person, instead of just completely changing your routine, we lean into it. Next weekend, on your next outing, we, together, will look into this. Okay?
The bar I usually go to is going to be closed next weekend. Yes.
I was hoping that it was funny.
No, this upcoming weekend. It's right now, Thursday.
Basically,
Okay.
no. What I'm saying is in 1 week's time, because Vance takes a single human day, I presume, for like a week.
No, I kind of do it whenever we, it's something I do if it's like, oh, I don't need to feed, I got, if
Okay.
I got nothing to do, I'm taking a human day.
Okay, that's a bit
And
different. I thought
each-
it was like your weekly detox or something.
Oh no, a weekly detox is I bake muffins.
Fair enough, and I pleasantly vomit those every time.
Yeah. I can at least hold them down for a couple hours.
Yeah. But my point goes back to your next human day. We will work together, so don't worry. That's what I'm.
Yeah. I feel like shit's gonna hit the fan.
Oh yes. You know what they say about vampires? We have millennia of just stagnant nothingness followed by short bursts of incredible action. I sense upcoming action.
Out of curiosity.
What was that, Cam?
Out of curiosity, a bit off topic, but you never once asked me why I became a vampire hunter.
Well, to be real with you, I don't care.
Alright,
Your
fine.
reasoning is your reasoning. If you ever wanted to tell me, you've never had an issue just coming up and saying, I want to talk. So,
At this point, Cameron,
Mm-hmm.
your phone rings.
why be?
I'm going to answer it. Hello?
Good evening, Miss Vant. I was trying to get in touch with you earlier this evening, but I was having a hard time apparently. You know the voice very, very well.
G-Man? No, she says that out loud. And Apex, she has told you about G-Man.
There's already rapid signing that you are to hang up that phone right now. You are in my house.
She is frozen. She's kind of frozen in fear. Like, and this is a Nokia. I don't think you could destroy this.
Ooh.
You watch me.
Wait, who's G-Man?
Whose voice is it? I've called Grim G-Man to his face. Who the hell is this?
I'm going to assume you hit your head or you're choking. Can you put the competent one on the phone?
Who the fuck is this, Austin?
I'm aware of who this is.
Fuck it. Putting the... Austin, you sounded like G-Man the way you were talking, so... Yeah, I assumed it was like...
This is his voice when he is not enraged.
Fuck it.
So, anywho,
and given everything that was happening, can you really... someone from Fans Faster, it made sense. Okay? Next time you say, oh, you know this voice, tell me who it is. Okay?
Yes, moving forward, that is a fantastic book.
Yeah.
It is Lewis. It is Lewis Meyer.
The guy we took the contract from.
Oh, okay.
Which is, you know, all the more reason I'm telling you that you need to hang up that phone right now.
Because this is is it my personal phone or the one for work?
The one, this is your one for work, normally.
Okay. the way you were phrasing it and everything that was happening and everything that we were talking about, I'm like, I was scared it was the Nokia.
No, it's just your work phone. Ring, ring.
Shit.
Hey,
Okay, then.
ring ring. You answer that outside 1 block away from the subway accident because we are underground downhill. But we do not get cell reception. I apologize.
Yeah,
You know?
Hey, these subways are pretty notorious for the shitty cell reception because concrete is a bitch.
As you can hardly hear him down here, Cam. What do you want
let
to
me
do?
call you back.
No. Explicitly, I am sure Cam is okay with this, but she knows the rules. If you even think you are getting a phone call, go sit outside, at least 1 block away, preferably as far away from here as you can get. Then you can accept the call and talk for as long as you want, but not in the house.
You paranoid shit.
Yeah, you are absolutely 100% right, Cam.
You have 2 hours before sunset, Cam, by the way.
Sunrise, you mean?
Oh yeah, sunrise. I apologize.
Well, yeah, I'm like, I'll call you back in a second. Hang up, walk out, follow the instructions, and call back.
I will follow just because. A work phone. She is face, so if I have to make a decision, I should be there. I'm not going to interject or anything.
Alright, I'm calling back.
It was brought to my attention. Well, basically, he'll do pleasantries once again.
Sorry about all that.
It is fine, I'm calling you on your own time.
Mm-hmm.
Been brought
Which
to
is
my...
why you surprised me.
It has been brought to my attention that Camarilla is moving something very precious through my territory very soon. Tomorrow night, in fact.
Well,
And
you know me personally, I'm always willing to kick the ass of Cammy bastards.
that's why I called on you. Be working with the same group you did last time. And mission is simple. Kill every single one of them that's part of the convoy. Then retrieve the contents, evaluate them, and bring me a report of your finding.
You want us to bring the contents too?
That would be most appreciated.
All right.
Your payment, if your boss is there, of course, payment in blood will be given your kind. And a nice reward I have set aside for this special occasion.
Understood, sir.
Someone will be in touch with the further details later on. Have a good morning. He hangs up.
So, that just happened. Jackass has a way with fucking timing. I don't know what else I have to say here.
Does anyone want to say anything at all? Apex?
No, not particularly. I was telling everyone I work with good night.
Yeah.
Well, with that call, I assume you guys return to your haven once again.
Yep.
As the sun rise, and you'll go comatose. This has been a lovely session of Vampire the Masquerade, and I hope you both have enjoyed it. And for our lovely viewers at home, I appreciate you watching the stream. And our next session will be in 2 weeks. Same time, same place. Then your lovely street downhill games. And we're signing out. A wonderful night.